Hey guys, so as you all know, I'm a fan of Singles Inferno 2 in Netflix. It's a Korean dating show. And actually I've mentioned this in my previous video. The person that I like the most in the show is Lee Nadine. So, actually I like her because I like her looks, I like her personality, and most of all, I like um that she's beauty with brains. I think that's rare, and I think that's really a proof of a real beauty, right? It's not only in the looks, but your wellness in mind. Not that you need to be always bright or you need to be intelligent to be beautiful, but at least you're striving, right? But you know what? I just checked recently Lee Nadine's personal profile via LinkedIn, and whoa. I mean, um in the show, when she's mentioning that she's from Harvard, she's studying from Harvard, she's pre-med, and I also saw that she also applied in other Ivy Leagues, like UPenn, Stanford, etc., etc. In fact, I think if I'm not mistaken, she was also admitted in Stanford, but she chooses to stay with Harvard. So wow, when I just saw her profile, I was more amazed with her. With all the voluntary work and also her achievements in like what over the years, like 4 years or 5 years, and even in months. She's joining a lot of experiences and clubs, which I'm gonna show it to you guys here. There. So there. Wow, when I saw it, no wonder the reaction of the cast and even the host were whoa, wow, ah, ah, things like that. And same reaction, same. Just like them. But today we're going to focus about the the thing that I believe the most, and I think most of us believe also, the unfinished story of Ji Young and Lee Nadine. Ji Young is very popular in Singles Inferno too. He came in a little bit later, but he captured a lot of attention already among the girls. Not only Lina Dean, but also Seulki and other girls. They were really trying to get the attention of Ji Young because, number one, in terms of his physique, in terms of his looks, I mean, wow, he's really attractive, right? And then number two, once you get to know him, if you when they revealed when they went into paradise, when a girl went with Ji Young in paradise, it was revealed that he was a soldier. And being a soldier is like being really like the top qualification of being a manly description in Korea, because of course being in the army is required for Korean guys to serve at least like 1.5 years or 2 years. But staying there and making it as a profession as an army is like wow, a serious job. Like you know really how to protect a girl, that kind of vibe. So yeah, I think that contributes his popularity among the girls in Singles Inferno. And the thing about Ji Young is that he's also mysterious in such a way that um he likes, at least he expressed from the very start that he likes to get to know a lot of girls, at least all of the girls, before he get to choose who he likes. But of course during that show it was kind of obvious that he was torn between Nadine and Seulki. But unfortunately, of course, spoiler alert, in Singles Inferno, he chooses Seulki, but Seulki chooses another guy. So, now recently, Ji Young and Lina Dean posted a video, and it's really a proof that their love story isn't done. And what's interesting is that Nimo, which is the mom of Nadine, was also there, was also in the call, and it was like Ji Young is already asking for permission if ever they will be in a relationship or at least exclusively dating, which is wow. As a fangirl, oh my god, it's so exciting. So let's get to watch it together, and you'll see my reaction as we watch it.
계신 니모님한테 질문 하나 드리고 싶은데 이거 진짜 진실되게 답변을 해주셨으면 좋겠습니다. 만약에 나딘과 제가 연애를 한다, 좀 장거리 연애를 한다 하면은 수락을 하실 수 있는지.
나는 너무 좋아.
So hooray! Nemo is gave her approval for Ji Young if ever someone like him who served in the army and who was also a soldier will court or will be in a relationship with Lina Dean. Wow! I'm sure Nemo got to watch Singles Inferno. And although Nemo did not mention it in the video, but I would like to believe that the decision of approval of Nemo was also because of the fact that she also saw the dynamics and even the chemistry between the two. I mean, they look adorable, right? And Ji also knows how to speak English, and for a time Ji also lived in the US. So I mean, it's not impossible for them to date even in Boston or in US, right? And of course, it's a plus factor that in terms of hobby and interest, they have a common interest, which is shooting guns. So if you remember, during the show in Singles Inferno, when they went in paradise, Nadine revealed that she likes shooting guns. She has an experience, and in fact, she's good at it. So wow, right? So it compatibility wise, it's so high.
내가 군인 그 직업 군인을 했다는 거에 대해서 내가 되게 멋있다고 생각해. 왜냐면 군인이라는 직업이 성실하고 자기 자신을 저거 해야 되고 뭐라 그래야 되지? 컨트롤해야 되고 그런 정신이 되게 강해야 되는 사람이기 때문에 나는 그런 사람이라면은
Patient
난 오케이 할 것 같아. 그래서 오케이 평가해. 나도 일단
We're all in there. As I've mentioned a while ago, having a soldier guy is really like whoa in Korea. Actually, I think in elsewhere, like it just gives you the vibe that your guy is really manly, someone that can protect you, someone with high endurance and patient. Nemo is right, especially if at some point they can still be a long distance. They can still be in a long distance relationship, because of course, as of now, the base of Ji-young is still in Korea, but Lee Nadine will just go back to Korea every break, and being in a senior year already, will be quite a challenge. And of course, going into pre-med and being a surgeon will really take some time for her to study. So being focused and being patient, being determined with high endurance will really go a long way for their relationship. Something that they would need as their strong foundation, right? So it's not really about the looks, guys. I think if you really want to be in a relationship, you look into those foundations that you really need to make your relationship lasts longer. So it's part of your compatibility, right? So there. So look at where they are right now, asking for Nemo's approval, or at least the girl of the moms, the mom of the girls thought on the relationship, starting with Jurassic World teasing each other. If you remember that, I'll add this, and I'll add the Jurassic World clip. It's just I think that's one of the first conversation between Ji Young and Nadine about Jurassic World. It's so funny how Ji Young tries to mimic with a sense of teasing also with Nadine. So there. So as a fan, I will continue to stalk Nadine and Ji Young together. I mean, I would love to see them together, but if not, of course, we'll respect that. But wow, right now, chemistry wise, they really look so good. Personality wise, I think they're also match. I know that Dex or Ji Young is very active right now in YouTube. And we're just waiting. We're just waiting for him to go to Nadine in the US, right? And yeah, personally, actually, I'm planning to go back to the US, and of course, I'll be stalking again Harvard. We visited Harvard, and it's a dream for everyone. So I'm going to share that to you guys. Don't worry. Yeah. So for now, I guess we continue and we strive to be like Nadine. Wow, tall girl, good looks, intelligent, and like wow, a surgeon. Actually, I'm so impressed with her because even if she's pre-med, she has the time and the energy to go to a Netflix show and even be active with friends. I mean, if you stalk her Instagram account, you'll get to see that wow, she has a social life. I mean, she's going to like Halloween parties and even casual, like I think it's a freshman orientation. You'll get to see that she's very sociable. And I mean, my notion about a medical student is that wow, it's really like study, and plus the fact that you are in Harvard, so it's really like a serious thing, right? So wow, I think she's not only I would like to say she's not grade conscious, but at least she make it a balance of time for her family, socials, and also her studies, which is her core, right? So yeah. Well, actually, I'm also curious if ever Nadine had a boyfriend already in the past, which we're gonna check. But I think based on her interviews, based on Nadine's interview in Singles Inferno, I think she had experiences in dating. But I don't know if that ended into a serious relationship. But knowing that she was also focused in high school or in middle school, in entering into Ivy League. So I'm not sure, but I know that she came from a volleyball. She is heavy on that, into sports, very sociable as mentioned, and she also models. Like I think what, teenage years, 13 years old or earlier, she was the face of Sephora. Yeah. I remember that. I saw a clip for that. So there. Hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy, guys.
Jurassic World?
Jurassic World. 완전 Jurassic World.